Good morning and welcome to episode 15 of the Daily Light. Today on a Monday, I want to speak to you about hard work. Why? Because a lot of you are probably dreading going into work today. You're dreading that morning meeting. You're dreading like that boss that doesn't appreciate you. And I totally understand that. I've been there. Now, here's the thing. If you show up to your job today and you kind of half do it, then you're cheating yourself. And if you have that attitude at work, chances are you have that attitude in your fitness. Chances are you have that attitude in your relationships and everything else in life. I saw this meme on the internet that said, you can't expect $1 million paycheck with a minimum wage work ethic. And that is so true. And the problem is that sometimes we don't see that long-term payoff for the short-term efforts that we're doing. But that's where success lies. And here's the deal. The way that God works, the way that God gives us, is that if we're faithful in those smaller things, He's going to give us so much more. So our responsibility now is to develop that work ethic. And it is totally a faith-based thing. It's not just a fitness and a business mentality. It happens in every area of our life. Let's see what St. Paul has to say about this in Thessalonians. So, as you guys may or may not be aware, the apostles would go around after Jesus to do missionary work, and they would stay in different people's houses. Now, the people that they stayed with, they were Christians, and they were these guests of honors in their homes. But they never took advantage of these people. In fact, in 2 Thessalonians chapter 12, verse 6, Paul writes, "Brothers, we command you to stay away from any brother who is living in idleness contrary to the tradition we passed on to you. You know how you ought to follow our example. We worked while we were with you. Day and night we labored and toiled so as not to be a burden to any of you. We had the right to act otherwise, but we wanted to give you an example. Besides, while we were with you, we said clearly, anyone who is not willing to work, let him not eat." Let him not eat. Like, what a smackdown is that? And we should apply it in every area of our lives. If you're not willing to put in the hard work that it takes, you do not deserve the benefits. You do not deserve the results, because it's in that journey, the hard work in their journey, whether it be at your job, showing up and doing what you need to do for your boss with a great attitude, whether or not you feel like it. Showing up in your relationships, putting the other person first with respect, with dignity, with honor, whether you feel like it or not. That's the stuff that, you reap later. When you sow those seeds, you reap that later. But you have to have faith and you have to do it in love. And again, that's hard. It's Monday. No one wants to be at work today. No one wants to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to work out, but you do it in faith because you know that this hard work is what pays off. There's nothing to eat if you don't put in the hard work. Like Paul says, you don't deserve it. And it is a little bit of a smackdown, but we have to accept it because we know that everything God commands of us, it's for our good. And that journey in disciplining us and becoming the best version of ourselves, that's also a reward. So that you stop being this lazy person that complains all the time and, everything is such a drag. And then you become a person that's just full of energy, full of discipline. Don't you admire those people? I admire those people that are up early and are so disciplined in their lives and so organized. And you better believe that doesn't come easy to them. It's a work in progress. So if you want that for yourself today, on this Monday, you know what to do. Ask your Heavenly Father for it, and then you put it into action. And every day that it's hard, every day you want to call out of work, like today that it's snowing, every day you want to skip out on a workout or do what's easy, ask God to give you the strength to do what's right. Because again, if He is not willing to work, let Him not eat. And I know I want to eat. I know you want to eat. So make sure you give this day up to God and have an amazing day. If you love this video, share it, tag your friends in it. I'd love to do more videos for you. So if you have any topics that you want me to talk about, inbox me and I'll work on those. Have an amazing day. God bless.